Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Uh-huh. So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
Fairview's coffee has mysteriously gone missing. Mayhem ensues when strange, coffee-craving zombies plague the city. Detective Mickey Potatoes, an overworked public servant, uncovers why ordinary citizens are losing their minds and how to stop the coffee apocalypse. But it involves the mafia. And when you're dealing with mafia crime families, nothing is ever easy. The mafia controls everything in the city, including the police, including him. If he breaks the mafia, they will break him. So, the city is without coffee. The city is burning before his very eyes, but he's powerless. Detective Potatoes has the power to stop the coffee apocalypse, but if he does, he could lose everything.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Hello, sorry for the glitching. For some reason, every time I click one of the ads, it starts to act like it's going to play it and then shuts it off. So sorry for the slow clicks and delays in the intro. And welcome my guest right now, Fatal. Otherwise known as my crazy buddy. Hi.
I'm Fatal System Arrows. your friendly neighborhood floofy sheep boy.
You're weird.
I know I am. I'm very weird.
And yet I hang out with you. What does this say about me?
I was watching. No, I was watching. I just typed in the private chat, and of course I spelled it wrong. But I just said I saw that First World little jingle, and I was like, "That's pretty cool." I was like, "That's awesome."
Especially if none of this is offensive to you.
Huh?
Especially since it's talk about being offensive.
Oh, it talks about being offensive to me?
You didn't listen to the lyrics, did you?
No, not really.
It says if none of this is offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Oh, like so it's a hold on. Okay.
It's designed to have crazy fun.
Yeah, can we play it again so I can listen to the lyrics again?
Sure. If I can find what the hell I'm doing.
First world, come in and take a seat. Pay us no attention, it's all conspiracy. We have satire and parody, some funny, some perverse. If none of it's offensive to you, you'd be the first.
Oh, that's great.
You're like, I think I can get behind that.
I like being offended. It's fun sometimes.
It depends on if the offense is because people are just irreverent and know how to have fun, or if it's because they're whiny little douches and don't know how to shut up. There's points to that system.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. My channel's getting big.
Yeah, I want, here's the thing when it comes to being offensive. And you know me, I'm, when it comes to half of our group, stuff, I basically disagree with half of what everybody says, but I don't care. I'm my own person. They're their own person. And I respect everybody. So, I'd much rather have fun and laugh at people trying to offend me than
hey pops
than being offended.
Mm-hmm. Well, so me and Lydian and Richard have been watching Don't Toy With Me, and you could guess what part of my personality that brings out. Especially when it got to the episode about determining that he had superpowers. He had the superpower of eternal virginity. And I'm sitting there going, oh my God, there's so many people I could pick on with this.
Yeah.
Not you, because you're too much of a hoe, but I mean, there's others.
Yes. I am very much a man hoe. I am this is how much of a man hoe I am. I'm a bisexual man with a homosexual leaning.
But you're my man hoe. I like to have you around. That sounds really, really bad how I said it, doesn't it?
I'm your wingman hoe.
We're going to help each other get into trouble, aren't we? If we ever actually meet.
Yeah. We're going to try and keep each other out of trouble, but chances are we'll both end up in the back of a squad car.
Dude, that's fucking illegal in this state? I guess so. I mean,
everything's illegal in Illinois.
I ain't meeting up with you in that state. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, let's go to some middle ground, like Missouri or something.
That could work because I still need to go down to the St. Louis Zoo for some of my work.
Yeah. Also, I mean, Hannibal down here in Missouri, they have like a steampunk festival or like a steampunk little convention festival that they have going on every so often.
Let's be clear. These anime freaks together in a steampunk convention, we would get in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, I don't know. If thing. Oh, by the way, the person I commissioned my stuff. By the way, this is like top. This is actually kind of, even though what I got was very simple, what was put into it was actually top tier. Like, we're talking VTuber style, like, art for my OC. I still haven't gotten the final version. Currently, all I have is my preview with the watermark on it. So,
but you still want the style we're gonna do for you too.
Yeah. Basically, what you see right now is my OC.
That was a goat. I mean,
it's my persona. So this is my persona right here. This is what it is, and I made it myself through an avatar maker, thinking, oh, they couldn't possibly have what I want. No, this had exactly what I wanted, and I finally made it. So I was just like, awesome. Then I just showed this to another artist and like, here, put your own spin on this.
See, I can actually see using the system to help create something for another artist to base it off of. Not to try to make something as your permanent, but as something to go, this is the kind of thing I want.
Yeah. So
that's a completely different thing than these people that sit there and make these images and then run around acting like they made art or something. It's like, no, you ran a program that stole other art. Let's not be dishonest here, right?
Well, I mean, I can understand when people like, see, I don't want to run my shit through like an AI thing, because first off, I don't know what the hell it's going to spit out when I type whatever I want in there. I don't know what it's going to spit out. I want, if my OC can look how I made it, then great, I'm happy with it. But if it's not going to do what I want it to, then I don't know. But I will be commissioning other artists as well, because this one that I commissioned was way too pricey. Don't get me wrong, it's top quality work, but it was way too pricey for what I was getting. And then they asked me if I wanted to do some rig videos for it, or make GIFs, or have an outro intro. And I'm like, I'm not a VTuber or anything, but I mean, it's cool, but I'm just wanting an OC. So for my first commission that I paid for, it's pricey. And for what I got,
tell me in private chat.
Tell you in private chat?
Yeah.
Basically, I had to make installment payments.
Ooh.
But yeah, so it's
pricey.
pricey.
You need to pay me and Richard. We can do 2 different versions for you, and they'll be a lot less. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'll pay you, but I'm gonna be commissioned Dragon Sickle, I believe their name is.
Ooh.
So they did one for a friend of mine, and they did their banner, and I'm like, I really like that banner. It's very very sexy.
Tell me in the private chat what you're paying, though. I am curious, because I'm looking into what people.
Oh yeah, you're gonna shoot me in the face for this one.
I probably am.
Yeah. Just if you're gonna shoot me in the face, then shoot me in the face in Minecraft in private chat.
Or shoot you something that isn't bullets. I mean, I didn't say
Kill me now. Kill me now. Kill me now.
You fucking idiot. Pay me half that and I'll make sure I get you a good one. It's got my shading.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. For what I got, this was like top tier cell shading, computer work. Everything they did, they drew by hand on a computer tablet. And it's it's simple, it's cute, but at the same time, it's too pricey for what I paid for.
Yeah.
So,
holy fuck.
So
what the hell are you thinking? Like I said, pay me half that and I'll give you a fancy ass drawing. I mean,
yep. But they're like, oh, are you happy with it? I'm like, it's cute. I like it. However, if you want me to purchase anything else, it's too much money. I can't do it. So I basically said I'm stretched a little too thin. They're like, well, you can make installment payments for this stuff. And I'm sitting there going, I'm already making installment payments on this one that I commissioned from you. I get it that you drew it and you set it up to a rig, but I mean,
holy Hannah, you got duped. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not a good drawing. It's not that it's not a good drawing. Don't get me wrong on that. The quality is fine. I'm just sitting there going, holy shit, I would not pay that.
This one that you have right here that I'm talking through on right now, this is the one I made. off.
Yeah, you
off an
were
Avatar.
showing me bits of the other, and like I said, don't get me wrong, I get that. You need to get the fully on watermark so we can have it up so people know what we're talking about. But
Oh no! I've only shown one person the one with the watermark, and I just got it today.
oh, so that was you were working on getting it before.
Yeah. So, and what I showed you.
But I'm
guys,
sorry, I'm sitting there thinking gold tier drawings. I wouldn't pay that much for some of the top artists in the community. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, honestly, this person, like, they make good stuff. I've seen some of their commissions, and it's like they're detailed. It's good. Mine was simplistic for a bust, and I'm sitting there going, you know what? I'll pay you because you're an upstarting artist, and nobody's heard of you. But yeah, like, I'm just gonna get this commission because it's my own OC. And when I first did this OC, I didn't have what you see currently. So I wasn't sure what I was expecting off a rig, but they set theirs up to a rig and everything else, and they drew everything by hand, and it's nice and cute. But I'm not gonna commission them again because they're just too pricey. And even for what I got, which was simplistic and cute and exactly what I'm looking for, I'm gonna be commissioning other people, more unknown artists who are preferably cheaper and would like to have their name out there. So,
hell, I didn't pay that much to have Makani do drawings for me. And you've seen his quality.
Oh, Makani's quality is fucking epic. Like, honestly, I might even commission Makani if he's okay with drawing furry art. Like SFW furry art.
He actually did crossovers of Street Fighter characters with Sonic characters and did them as almost furry-like characters.
Sweet.
So I think he could actually do what you need. He'll try almost anything. So
I don't want to scare him off because this like I said, this furry art is more, or like this furry
Fatal.
Huh?
He's been friends with me for about 3 years now. You're not going to scare him.
I know. My thing is like, like seriously, I want mine to be like the sensual femboy sort of feel without so much, like just a little bit of femmy.
So you.
Yeah, like, he's okay. For those who have seen the anime Given, he's like Haruki Nakayama. He's got the very feminine looking hair and stuff. He's got the kind of like the feminine personality, except he's got himself a little bit of a stubble, and you'll have to look up Haruki Nakayama because that's what I'm going for.
You've seen Don't Toy With Me, I would assume, because you watch pretty much everything.
Don't Toy With. It's in my backlog. Nagatoro-san.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my backlog. I haven't watched it.
Watch a couple episodes of it and tell me if you think that I have a bit of her personality or not.
Oh gosh, I've already seen like 5 minutes of the first episode because I was like, oh, I'll watch this, but then I got busy and then I turned it off. But like, I watched this 5 minutes into the first episode and I was like, why does this remind me of somebody? Who is it? So, and I wasn't really thinking it was you at the time, but there was an image trying to form in my head. I was like, I know this person. Who is it? And now that you bring it up.
Yeah. Apparently Richard and Lydia noticed it very quickly the other night, and then I kind of ran with that and used it to make fun of both of them.
Yeah, the way you're always picking on me kind of feels like I'm the main fucking character. Don't toy with me, Rosetta-san!
Request not granted.
Yeah, of course. or you could be teasing Master Takagi-san.
It actually does. I'm not going to tell you everything. We've watched the first season of it there. It actually does get cute.
Which
You'll
one?
actually don't toy with me.
Oh, Nagatoro. Listen, I love rom-coms like these. Like, seriously, I love rom-coms like these. I love Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. I love Don't Toy With Me, Nagatoro-san. I love, teasing Master Takagi-san and there was another one that featured a gaming girl or something. Like
you need to send me these lists so I can watch them, right?
Yeah. I can do that. I love if I have to, I will send you files of these things so you can download them to your computer.
I want to watch that. You could also always join some of our anime nights.
I mean, I'd love to. Sometimes I'm just so busy, or I just don't have the, or I don't have the connection. Or what time are they usually at?
We do it typically Thursday evenings. It kind of varies. Over where you are, it would be between 6 and 8. We'd start
Thursday evening. I mean, yeah, I'm here at work, but depending on how the connection is.
Yeah, so because I think you could have fun with hanging out with us doing that bullshit, right?
Yeah, that was like you guys were watching what, Spy and Family?
Yeah, we've watched all of the current episodes of that translated.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of it yet, except like that one episode, like episode 2 or whatever it was. And honestly, it looked fun. It looked interesting. So
I liked it.
I mean, I have my entire anime collection here with me now on my with my computer, like my digital collection, I should say, not my physical. But like I got stuff like Happy Sugar Life and Kamikaze Kaijin.
When should I shoot to do my 2000K stream, which would give me time to get a little ways above that and time to get a hold of some guests? Because I'm getting close. I'm getting very close, and I went up like 15 yesterday. So,
well, let me see. Give me just a second. YouTube. Oh, I might end up getting kicked out here in a second. The train's going by. I'm going to block the signal.
Okay, if you do, you can get back in. Because right now I'm at 1.95 subs.
Yeah.
Or 50 away. That's super close. Come on, people. Yay! It's like insane, like runaway train lately. You know?
Yeah. Okay, I'm on my computer, and it's not showing me the exact number that you're at. It just says 1.95.
Yeah, I have to check exact number there, but I'm only one over, so it's like 49 to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, I wish it'd give me an exact figure, you know? Ah, man. Nope, I'm doing good. I've trying to keep up with dinner and an anime, but I shit you not, when we were running the Nights of the Anime Table, I could have sworn I heard Anime Night say, I'm going to start doing dinner and an anime soon. And I'm sitting there going, wait, what? Dude, you're going to start doing dinner and an anime just like me? I mean, that's cool, but like, because I do those dinner and an anime posts and stuff, and people tend to like them. Which reminds me, I'll probably be posting another dinner and an anime post real soon. And
cool.
Hey, the train went by and I didn't get kicked out, because normally every time that train goes by, my signal and connection just gets real spotty, and then I just get bloop, yeeted.
Yeah. I sit there going, and somebody's posting this one going around the trying to say, pick one of these artists to listen to for 8 hours. It's like hip hop people and whitey pop people. And because it mentioned freaking Swift, and I was thinking the one where they were trying to tell you if you had to eat a whole bunch of chicken nuggets or listen to Taylor Swift, and you're like, can I just shoot myself and die instead? That's kind of how it felt looking at that list. So it's like remembering that post from you going, I still feel that way.
I'm just checking Twitter myself, so.
So this is the fun thing, is I'm trying to get all this set up. Iron Inquisitor, hi. He will not sit still for anything. So if you hear him laughing, that makes no sense. It's because he's looking at weird bullshit somewhere.
Uh-huh. Iron Inquisitor, konnichiwa.
And Penchu washite, Wankin Tonkin Kichi Un.
Okay, we'll go with that. All right, sign them out. They're going home. Yep, still at work. So I'm messing with clipboards.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Rachel texted me.
Cool. How's it going?
That one. No, she's anything from your boss about that one place. No, there isn't. In fact, I texted my boss Wednesday wondering what the heck was going on and why we weren't. You remember, because I said, crap, I'm stuck here till 3 a.m. in the morning, and I didn't have my power cable or nothing, so I was completely bored out of my mind, and I had to the person didn't come in, so I'm sitting there on my phone.
Well, that would be irritating.
But I'm sitting here on my phone, and just out of nowhere, get a call from dispatch office. Hey, did this person show up? Nope. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:15. And I look over at the clock on the wall, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I would. Yeah, normally when people show up late and don't know where they are, typically you guys would call us and like, hey, where's my replacement? And I'm like, I wasn't paying attention to the time. Sorry. So I didn't know. So they ended up calling me, wondering why I was still punched in, and I was like, I don't know, find me a replacement. And then they couldn't find my replacement, so then they called my site supervisor so she could come in for me. So she leaves a little early. Come to find out, when she gets here, she's mad. She's mad as hell. Got the sailor language going, and come to find out that she hit a deer on the way up here. So trying to come and replace me for work, and then I come back the next day after 3 hours of sleep, and
because it's cool as well.
It was, and my boss still hasn't texted me on a lot of stuff because, I still don't know. I'm like, she offered me the job. I said yes, I want this job, and I just went.
And there you are.
Well, yeah, I'm still here, but I just, like, every day Rachel's been asking me, hey, are you getting this job? Are you getting this job? Are you getting this job? And I was like, I haven't heard from her yet. She's trying to figure stuff out. Well, I'm guessing it's not happening. There's a little word called patience. You should try it.
Definitely.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I find most frustrating is be patient, but nobody wants to be fucking patient.
I can't wait to have patience.
Yeah, I can't wait for people to have patience. I'm getting tired of it because I've been patient. Now I'm less patient.
I'm not very patient, especially with idiots.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
There's so
I'm trying
many
to-
idiots too. It's like the sea you're trying to part to get through things and find shit.
Yeah. A lot. Don't get me like a lot of this. I mean, a lot of this all happened like about a week ago. Around. Yeah. No. Wait a minute. About a week or two ago, I've asked for like they called and asked if I wanted this, and I was like, yeah, I want it. So.
I bet you wanted it, baby.
Oh, you're hilarious. I'm talking about a job.
I
The person
do,
who's run
kind
out
of.
patience for so many things. Yeah. But no, I want this job because it's closer to home, and but they're saying, but they're like, well, we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you. We just need to work out some kinks. And I'm sitting there going, good, because I don't. I mean, I get that I'm very valuable here, but I don't want to be stuck here because I want to be closer to home. Well, I'm done talking about that. So,
Well, again, we all deal with different things, and I don't mind that you have to vent sometimes. It's better than the idiots I've been fighting with all day.
yeah. Well, I do apologize for my shit last stream. I had to, like.
Don't even remember what was going on then.
I don't know. Everybody was talking about stuff, and I wasn't quite comfortable with the conversation, so I just turned the volume down and just started playing on my phone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm usually busy, so I'm not. I get that. No, look, we all have things that are sensitive to us.
Yeah.
We don't have to go the woke way of get all the safe space and shit to acknowledge that we all have issues and things we've been through, and just try to respect each other's issues.
Yeah, I know. So, like, instead of me just like throwing a tantrum on stream, I just said, hey, listen, when you guys are done with this particular thing, just, send me a message or shoot me a DM or something. Yeah, and then it was all good for like all of 10, 20 minutes, and then another person brought it up, and I was like, God damn it. So I went back into hiding.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it was pleasant when you were hiding. I mean...
of course. It's always good when I hide. And lie in wait. And use you all for prey.
Yeah, that is actually it, joke. That they get offended at everything. Or the greatest one right now is literally they're all saying the same arguments they've been calling everyone racist for the last months, constantly, because they're offended that a pale-skinned Hawaiian girl is playing a Hawaiian girl. I mean,
yeah,
you can't make this shit up.
I see both people, but I see a lot of people on both sides that I'm friends with are having trouble with it. And me, I'm deciding to stay out of it. My opinion is she's a Hawaiian girl. So what if she's a bit pale-skinned? Why do we care? We're trying to adjust to the philosophy of not caring about skin color, and I'm trying to adjust. But you guys got to meet us halfway, all right? If not, then
my viewpoint is, and I'll make it simple here: either A, it's racist to be concerned over skin color of a character from a cartoon, or it isn't. You can't have it both ways. And B, for crying out loud, she actually is the ethnicity she's supposed to be playing. So, I mean, it just seems silly to me.
It is. I'm like, people like, okay, here's the thing. There's that whole, now I'm going to bring up Cowboy Bebop, that trash show again from Netflix. All these flags and Twitter getting all out.
Don't. There's things said in those comments I can't say on air.
I know. I said all these flags, like red flags. I mean, I know what the word means. I'm just gonna go ahead. And say it.
Yeah, I don't want to touch
on
the
Twitter.
Next one,
Getting all bent getting all out of bent over opinions.
And that comment's fine. The next one I don't even want to say on air, so we'll skip it.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that one. But well, first off, you said you said bent over and then the other word in one sentence, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, get your mind out of the gutter. You're not bending him over. You're not going to do things to him.
No, but DM me slurs. I actually enjoy them. Sorry.
You are a very, very weird person, and we give you too much attention.
I know. Slur me harder, Daddy.
Oh my God. I'm not afraid of words. I'm not getting my channel flagged when I've only been monetized a few months and I'm growing. And they will flag that. They do. And B, I don't like those words.
Yeah.
That's personal opinion there too.
Yeah. I used to hate the F slur. Now I love the F slur. Call me it all the time. I don't care. Makes me feel good.
And I just figure when I'm the one hosting and streaming things, I'll say which words I like, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sitting there reading his first comment. I'm sitting there reading the Jokes on You's first comment. I'm sitting there going, yeah, you know what? Calling me that slur is you know, I'm going to have some opinions while bent over when you're calling me that slur. So, yeah. And they're going to be more favorable, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's because you're a dirty, filthy pervert.
I'm a floofy sheep boy. But, you know, like when it came to, like I said with Cowboy Bebop, the skin chant, like, first off, I didn't care about Jet Black. Literally, I did not care because I looked at the character and I was like, yeah, he's got his mannerisms down. He sounds like Jet, like the Jet that we all know and love. If I remember correctly, there was a black, you know, Bo Billingsley was the original American voice dub actor for Jet. He's black, so why do I care that they chose what's his name, Shakur, or some other dude? I don't remember his name, but they had him play Jet, and I'm like, you know what? He's a good fit. I like him. He's like the only good thing to come out of that show. So, I mean, maybe Spike was okay-ish, but Jet was perfect. So I don't care about skin color to play the role right.
See, I don't like race swapping because if the character has any actual ties to their culture or character. And so if they come from certain mythologies or cultures, I think they need to be kept to that. If that makes sense.
Helmut Kurshkin. Helmut Kurshkin.
Welcome.
Did I pronounce that right?
And thank you.
Did I pronounce that right? Greetings from Germany. So, is it Guten Abend?
Okay, I don't know why you're saying I should be talking to anybody, but Fatal here is absolutely a patriot. He's just kind of odd. But no, look, I don't care about what words other people use. Do I, Fatal?
No.
I just don't say certain words because I don't like them. That's personal preferences. That's literally part of the foundation of freedom.
Yeah. I'm free to be whatever I want. And honestly, I wish people would, first off, stop. Here's the thing. First off, stop telling me that I'm this sort of phobic because I won't sleep with you. All right. Listen. I'm not phobic because I have preferences. I'm phobic because if I sleep with you, chances are you're just a nothing. You're an object to me. The whole, like, seriously, you're nothing but a sleeve at that point. So,
oh Lord.
so like seriously, when it comes to my preferences, this is how I check the list. First off, are you fuckable? That is literally, and are you nice? That's a big one. So it has nothing to do with whether or not you're this way or that way. It has everything to do with, hey, are you fuckable, and are you somebody I want to settle down with in the future? And if not, then go away. I don't want to be with you.
Now, here's the question to you, Fatal. Did I ever say that the person in chat can't say those words? Or did I just say that I don't like them and I won't use them?
Oh, this person said something. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. I don't care who people sleep with. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care who they are, as long as they treat people with respect, don't act like bigots and assholes, and don't show themselves to be hypocritical douche canoes. That's it.
Here's the thing. I don't like I told you. Like I said, I'm bisexual with a homosexual lean. But the thing is fuck it. I don't even want to associate with the LGBT anymore. Fuck those people. They're crazy. All of them. Just leave me alone. I don't give a fuck about your cause or your rights. Just let me be the way I want to fucking be and fuck off. I don't need you cramming shit down people's throats. And God forbid, I don't need you cramming your fucking ideology down little kids' throats. For fuck's sakes.
And that's the difference. I don't care what you do as long as it's consenting adults and you're not being pricks and trying to force evangelize people. This is the same fight I was getting in with these religious extremists who were saying that God condemns kids if they don't reach the age to be baptized and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. If you're nuts and you're an asshole, I don't care which side you're on, I'm going to tell you off. If you're a decent person, I don't fucking care what side you're on, I'm going to be okay to you.
Yeah. Like, I saw that fucking shit, and that kind of pissed me off, too. I was just like, really?
Otherwise, I'll agree to disagree. I don't agree with a lot of the shit a lot of my friends say and do. Fatal, do I actually agree with half of the shit you are?
Nope.
Have we argued about some of it?
I don't think so.
A little on occasion, but friendly.
I typically try to avoid arguments if possible. Basically, I'll just agree to disagree and just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even when we discuss, even when we argue a bit. Okay, that's bullshit.
There's no such thing as bisexual. You're queer. Listen, I don't give a fuck what I am. I'm going to like what I like, and nobody can tell me otherwise. And yes, it's my fucking choice. I chose to be this way. Why? It's the same reason why I got into fucking Slipknot. It's the same reason why I got into death metal. It took me. It was an acquired taste, and at first I didn't like it, and now I like it. All right, I chose to be this way. Nobody else can fucking tell me otherwise. I wasn't born this way. I chose this way of life, and I'm proud of my choice. So I'm not going to be like any of the other weirdo LGBTs out there saying, "Oh, I was born this way. I was born this way." No, I was a fucking blank slate. All right. I chose this path, and I like this path, and I'm comfortable with this path, and I don't give a fuck.
That's my Fatal.
I'm not gonna see. Here's the thing. I'm tired of people saying.
You know what's funny?
I'll go to hell.
Yeah. Whoa. Let me have this.
No. Hold on.
Whoa. 1 sec. Let me get this straight. 1 sec.
And I'll even fuck Satan while I can.
First of all, you have a right to your opinions. You have a right to your speech. But guess what? When you're in people's chats, you also need to listen to and adhere to them, because that's like going to their homes. That's like going to their place of business. They have a right to set terms and rules and conditions in their place. And you know what?
Uh-oh.
I am a church girl. I am on the board of a church. I don't agree with a lot of things Fatal is. But do you think these comments in chat are going to fucking approach anybody and change them? Or do you think it's going to just be another person who did whiny ass bullshit and made another person think, thank God I'm not like that person. So
listen,
chill the fuck out.
Oh, I agree. Some of the crazy ones are a joke. I agree. That's why I don't agree with half of them. That's why I want to live my life the way I want to. But the thing is that I can understand why, like, Ty. You know Ty Ironclaw, don't you, Eagle Rider?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think so.
Ty Ironclaw. He's a really good guy. He and I are of the same mind when it comes to shit like this. It's like, no wonder people fucking hate us, because they're doing crazy fucking shit. And it's just like, you know what? We don't want. It's like we want to disassociate ourselves away from the crazy community of it all and just be ourselves and do what we want to do and fuck everybody else. And
you know what? I'm getting there. Chill yourself. You have 5 minutes. Chill your fucking self. Because you're getting over the line. And I'm not going to have this drama in my fucking chat. I have the right to control this. It's my channel.
Oh, heck. It's your channel, yeah. I mean, he can say all the shit he wants to me if he wants. I mean,
in 5 minutes when he's not timed out anymore. Because I'm not going to have him capsing things and lumping all people together in my chat.
It's just going to roll off the skin anyway. I've learned how to grow some really thick skin.
Oh, I know you have a thick skin. I mean, sorry. But I'm sorry. There are behavioral standards I have for the people that I interact with. And I have that right to set that on my channel. And that is not anti-free speech any more than me telling people that they can't come into my home and start cursing and slurring my friends is.
Yeah. Well, Helmut, welcome from Germany. And yes, I agree. It's based right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a friend in Germany. I think he lives somewhere. Oh gosh, if I can remember he lives in a very small town by a river. Really beautiful place. I've seen this. I looked at some aerial photos of it, but it's was it Drewsdorf or something? I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful place.
The thing that drives me nuts about this is I can agree with 99% of what people are saying, but when they come in and act that way and insult and belittle and say you're going to hell and caps things at you and lump all people of a sexuality all together with the others, you're not going to change anybody's minds. All you're going to do is push people further away.
Yeah, it's this. Well, I mean, it's the same thing as what the crazy leftists do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it is the same behavior.
It's just now instead of getting the left hook, I'm getting the hook from the right too. So I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. Just show people that you're inside, that you're completely insane. But, well, I mean, not necessarily completely insane. I believe they have a legitimate fear. But come on, the thing is that there's, but it's amplified by the fear mongering that's going on in media today from both sides, and I can't stand both sides. Here's the thing: fuck Joe Biden, fuck Trump.
That's my general stance.
I hate both sides. Fuck them both.
And I feel that way.
Fatal is getting it from both ends. That's funny considering I'm getting it. That I'm getting. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious considering he's bi.
No, that's hilarious considering his name is Bone.
Hey, Bone, sweetie.
Oh gosh, you know what? Kudos to you. Kudos to you, Bone.
There's always somebody who has to sit there and tell other people, you have to change your way and be my way. It's not going to change anybody. It's not going to make anybody better.
It was like that fucking weirdo that I said, yes, I said, yes, I am a loser. Me stopping what I'm doing is not going to change a fucking thing about my status, all right? And besides, you're not the one I'm trying to oppress, so whatever you think is irrelevant.
I am, damn it. I mean...
I've already impressed you long ago, though.
Oh, who says? I mean...
No, thanks for that, Bone. That was nice. That was very nice of you.
Yes. I'm gonna say it, I take the way God portrayed us to be. I take the way I feel like I was compelled to be. And you know what? My faith says that we are supposed to be loving. That doesn't say we embrace or indulge or join in the things that we feel are sins or violations of the faith. But it means we're supposed to love the sinners and we're not supposed to try and make ourselves the judge of their soul.
Exactly.
And both sides misuse those verses like crazy to justify their behaviors, and it's wrong. We are told if people are happy in they're in their sins and they will not change, to dust them off our feet and move on. So Joe, when he said he didn't care what you thought, he wasn't changing. If you're trying to preach, that's the time when Jesus told you to move on.
Listen, when it comes to certain things, such as sins, like things have changed so much of what is and what isn't regarding a sin, you know.
Mhm.
But even if the Bible says one, I don't. Wait a minute. Did they? I know they said it was an abomination, but I don't believe they ever said it was a sin. Did they?
I don't know if it does. I'd have to recheck the verses. I do know it's like when they get obsessed on the whole hair thing, and they go, the Bible says that it's a shame for men to have long hair. Yeah, it says it's a shame, not a sin. And it's referencing men being unkempt.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we going to obsess over little things and lose souls because we're being pigs? And this goes because of what was said in chat and the fact that I did actually time somebody out. Don't be a pig. You're not going to reach anybody that way.
Well, it's not, yeah. Well, I mean, then there's but here's the thing. I'm tired of people, both sides, by the way, cherry picking verses.
Yeah, I've gotten into that. You know that I don't like that.
Yeah.
How many times when both sides do it, do I sit there and point out all the verses around it that say they're lying?
Oh, I will say this. I used to be one of them. I used to cherry pick verses all the time until I got my ass royally destroyed by an atheist, and not in the fun way. So, because, yeah, so yeah, like I was like, and and the atheist person was defending the Christianity, but at the same time he was going, and this was me going against the Christianity. This is years ago. So, but he was defending Christianity, but he was also kind of taking a neutral stance, but he was defending them against my argument, saying, listen, you're cherry picking verses just as much as they are. And this is what it says. This is what it means. He laid it all out as if he was going to school for theology. He laid it all out for me, kicked my ass in that debate. I lost terribly. And at that point, I just said, you know what? He's right. I'm done. I'm done cherry picking. I'm done fighting these people. I'm just going to do what I want because, you know, I got schooled.
It's like these people that are saying this stuff about babies. There's nowhere in their faith that they're claiming to espouse that says or implies any of that. But I pointed out how many verses that say the exact opposite, and they still refuse to listen.
Yeah.
Because it's not a position of trying to adhere to the faith. It's a position of trying to make the faith adhere to your viewpoint of the world so you can bully people.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing that, you know, just it bothers me. Like, listen, just like if anybody's ever played Far Cry 5, and there's a saying right at the beginning. There's a saying literally right at the beginning of the game before it actually starts and picks up. Sheriff Whitehorse says, "Not every problem can be solved with a bullet. Sometimes it's just best to leave well enough alone." I take that phrase to heart.
It's a very serious thing. It's also the whole, you know, the chasing them with a bullwhip in the temples misused constantly too, to say, no, we're called to be violent. It's like, no, we're called to be willing to be violent when it's necessary to stop evil. Not just to attack people because their lifestyle goes against our faith. There is a major difference.
Here's what I like. Here's a little game I like to play with some people. And I do it, and you know me, I also believe in God, but I do it in this fashion that is meant to make people think, not to insult. So I post up a picture of a cross, and then I post up a picture of the swastika, and I'm like, all right, who killed more?
That's actually very muddled because, first of all, the cross is combined and weird anyways because it didn't start with us. It started with people who were persecuting people. So, exactly.
Yes,
but people religiously persecuted in the name of faith because they're misusing the faith. Yes, people have religiously persecuted as atheists against religious people historically too, and wiped out religious sects and people. So humanity is dark. We have a tendency to try to override and control each other.
Oh yeah, but I did it like I said, I did it as a way not as like a gotcha, but as more of like a here. Think about this.
Mm-hmm.
So I do it as a way for people to think about, and I'm just like, either think about it or don't think about it. But honestly, I think you should think about it because it will allow you to take your faith a little bit more seriously than just some superficial title that you wear. You know?
I take the belief that I have and the things that I am seriously. Because what I lost for so long, my ability to believe in anything for so long, that I had to regain through intense study, into going over what I went through. I went through the phase of hating everything because of what I'd been through. And so I take it serious that I have faith. I take the things I believe serious. But I also know I don't have a right to try to push them on other people.
No, my thing is listen, for people in the chat who are, who are very faithful or stuff like that, and you want to evangelize and stuff like that, if you want to do that, whatever, I don't care. But the thing is don't push or force down the throats of, but leave the door open just in case somebody has questions. That is the whole point. You just leave the door open. As long as they have a place to seek shelter to, and that includes in the spiritual aspect as well as the but leave the door open for the sinner, because they're going to need help. And sometimes when when we see a sinner, when I see an absolute sinner, what do I see? I see somebody who's at absolutely rock bottom. And that's what I think about, is you always want to leave the door open for that person, so they don't, just end up below rock bottom and inside a grave. You always want to leave a door open. Like, listen.
Look at it this way: if you were confronting somebody who was sitting there saying that they were going to end it, worst case scenario, which do you think is going to matter in that moment? To try to criticize everything they've done and tell them you're a horrible sinner, enjoy your trip to hell, or to try to help them in their last moments find something good and maybe not end it?
Yeah, that does sound a little bit better.
Force does not work. It's been proven so many times. That's why preachers' kids have one of the highest rates of drug use and arrests and other stuff, because they're raised in these households where they're constantly told you can't, and then they rebel hard.
Yep, I was that way. I rebelled pretty hard too. And I'm still rebelling in some aspects of my life. And I'm not even a preacher's kid.
No, you're just effed up. I mean,
yes,
the same person who's saying they're just words, we shouldn't be offended. Well, guess what? There are words and behaviors that are not allowed, that are admonished if you're a person of faith. So if this was a person of faith, why were they okay with saying that stuff and being that way?
Exactly. I mean,
consistency is key.
Yeah. Well, listen, scrolling up the chat here, what cracks me up here is nothing else bothers me from this person joke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing bothers me. Okay, let me see here. Where are they? I'm trying to go through here. See, the first comment at 6:32 didn't bother me. Second comment didn't bother me. The third comment didn't bother me. I only censored the words because that didn't bother me. But those words are exactly what those people are. That didn't bother me. Honestly, if that's true, you shouldn't even be talking to this person. That one bothered me. That was the only one that fucking bothered me.
Yeah, the person who said you're against censorship is suddenly telling me not to talk to somebody because of their sexuality.
No, I was just like, you shouldn't even be talking to this person. I'm sitting there going, really? Like, everything else I had no problem with, but this is the one that bothers me? It just goes to show what kind of person you are versus what kind of person I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can sit there and call me every slur in the book with malicious intent, and me, I'm just going to laugh at you and not give a shit, because why do I care? They're just words. I mean, seriously, I watched a lot of George Carlin just so I wouldn't be offended by anything.
And here's the thing. I may have said I don't want those words on my channel. I may have said you won't say that to my friend, but you know me very well. You know when I get pissed off and when I get offended. Was I? Or was I calm?
You were calm. Normal. Heck, in any other circumstances, you'd be like you'd be Twitter mutilating them or something. Like you normally do to people.
That's fun. That's fun. I mean, I'm the one the Twitter decided to suspend for a fucking week for calling myself a hillbilly redneck.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm completely honest. Listen, my alt account is still suspended. I've sent in like 6 appeals already, so I don't know if I'm ever coming back.
For calling yourself something?
Yeah, that's bullshit. But somebody was obviously offended. Oh.
Well, they can suck their big... Never mind.
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. Is it just me, or does it seem like Twitter has become more SJW than it used to be?
Yeah, for supposedly we're going to go more free speech. It's not. It's going hardcore the other direction.
Yeah.
There's more words that are flagged now that you can't type without it trying to auto-flag you or suspend you. That are stupid-ass words. Like stupid, like moron, like idiot, like imbecile, like inbred, like...
Or Nick Ricada's little thing, he called somebody a mutant, lost his entire account for it. I thought that was bullshit.
This is moronic. But again,
I'll say this is moronic. Suspended. I'm like, seriously? Seriously, Twitter? You are more California fascist than...
No, I told everyone Musk was a fucking fraud from the beginning. I'm vindicated, so fuck it.
I don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing, right?
No. He sat there and fucking posted that anybody who doesn't pay him is getting shadow banned and blocked from the feed. He's defended a lot of this censorship shit on his posts while claiming he's anti-censorship. Fuck him.
You're all getting shadow banned for not paying to be part of Twitter Blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a social media app. I don't want to pay for shit. If this is how it's going to be, Twitter will die, and people will go find somewhere else. And yeah, I mean, and people might even invent something else. And honestly, it breaks up a lot of, like, Twitter has been established for years. So when you destroy something that big, it's just going to break everything. And Twitter is one of the reasons why I am such a social chameleon. I fit in almost everywhere. So.
So many jokes where you fit in.
Yep, that's true. Musk is a clown. Exactly. Musk is a clown. At first it was cool. At first it was cool. Then I realized, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Fix this stuff.
Okay, so we do need to wrap this up because he does have other shows on the channel tonight. So we need to at least disconnect on the on the Comics Madness Network. I can't even hardly fucking think tonight. It's been one of those days. So please understand, people. I love doing these streams. I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. I love hearing from the audience and talking to you. And I do not care what your viewpoints are, what you say, what you think. I have friends all over the spectrum, but for fuck's sakes, don't be a douche. That's all I'm going to ask for tonight. Don't be a douche. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check Comics Madness Network, subscribe to the people listed on it, and share out our channels and help promote. I am almost to 2,000 subs. I am going to have a party soon, so let's get it up there. I only need about 50 more, so come on, we can do this.
Yep. Share it out on Twitter.
Follow this Psycho Boy and Anime Night and the rest of my anime nights.
Yeah.
Just look for Fatal System on every social media place and see if you can find him. Otherwise, he can sit there and list them for you.
Yeah. Just it's mainly just Twitter. I mean, I have a YouTube channel that I don't use.
You need to use it. I'm gonna start pushing you.
Yeah, if I can ever find the actual time to actually do something.
I have so many comments I can make right now.
I know you do. So please feel free to make them later.
Ooh baby. I mean,
no. Yes. Like a lot of other things. You can find me on Twitter at System Crashed. You can also you can find me on YouTube under Fatal System Error, and heck, you can probably find me on Steam. You can find me on Steam, on Discord, and on Xbox and PlayStation 4. So heck, you'll find me somewhere. I'm always
look for the crazy fucker and you'll find him.
Yeah, you can find me, and I'm very edgy. I'm all over the place when it comes to cultural degenerate stuff. I'm a cultured degenerate, as I would say. So if you're interested,
that just means he likes butt plugs.
It means I love hentai and dojins, and I don't care what it is. I'll probably like it. So
I stand by what I said.
I do like butt plugs. I might buy a couple more. I'm not sure. I mean, they have to be good butt plugs. I don't like certain butt plugs, and I prefer the beads instead.
All right, on that note, bye everybody.
Love you guys. Bye.
Okay, what do I run here? I'm trying to crap, I'm trying to run this. I keep laughing so hard I can't get this to scroll for me. Good night.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.